Hey guys, welcome back to a whole new vlog. Ended up picking up some Pop Funko figures. Whoa, almost that went over. Here, I'll show you right away. It's a D&D one. It actually comes with a dice. It's strawed with D20. It's awesome. It's an exclusive from GameStop. Let's see if I can show you the dice. The dice is wicked cool. Focus. There you go. Yeah. So I may actually crack this open and use that dice. I'm not sure though, so we'll see how that goes. I also picked up this bad boy. Look at it's for the 75th anniversary, 65th, sorry, for the 65th anniversary. I like these. The only ones I really don't like would be like, because obviously these are all for Disneyland, and I'm a Disney World kid at heart. So I got Captain Hook, I got Peter Pan, I got the Matterhorn bobsled attraction with Donald Duck. They also have the Matterhorn bobsleds Mickey and Matterhorn bobsleds Donald and Mr. Toad. I don't have to get those. If I find them and they happen to be available, yeah, sure, I'll buy them. Alright, hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I picked up something that I've always wanted to try. I always see this in the store, down by the water section. The way we have it is sodas and juices are on one side, and then on the other side, water, some energy drinks, teas, they're basically on the other, in another aisle. So I wanted to pick this up. It is Pierre, French story since 1863, water captured at the source in France. Carbonated mineral water. Okay, so it's 23.3 full ounces, 0 calories. But yeah, I've always wanted to try this. Let's crack it open and see what it tastes like. It's got a faint smell. That was a waste of like $2 and something cents. Yeah, it's literally carbonated water. Like, why is this a thing? All right, so I may have sounded a little harsh when I was criticizing that water, but the only reason I say it like that is because there are expensive waters that I've had that have been like $4 for a bottle of water, something like that, and it's because they actually taste really well. I'll put a couple pictures of ones that I've had in the past. I can't really think of the names off the top of my head. I'll have to do a little bit of research, but you can get water that tastes really good, and I know a lot of people rip on it for paying, like, why would you pay that much water, or for that much money for a bottle of water? You can actually taste the difference, and with this one, it was extremely dull, and it had no taste, or at least to me, it didn't. I couldn't taste anything. And the fizziness to it overpowered the entire thing. So even if there was a taste, I felt nothing. So unfortunately that was a waste of a couple dollars, but I'm gonna enjoy some chicken, and I have a project that I'm working on right now that I want to show you when I finish it. I don't want to get ahead of myself before I maybe screw something up with it, but I'll show you in just a little bit. Alright, so what I'm doing is taking a lot of the recipes that I have or that I like and I've done in the past, and I'm taping them in this book. It's kind of like a craft booking idea, and then I'll go through and maybe decorate the pages a little bit. I left the sides over here so I could write notes on, like, well, like, substitute this for this, something like that, or instead of this, use this if you don't have it around, kind of just stuff like that where I could write notes on the sides. The issue is it's working fine with stuff like this, but I also have some of these larger ones that I've done in the past, and I mean, that's basically the whole page is something like that. And not to mention the stuff is on the back of these. So what I was thinking about doing was maybe scrapping this idea and getting, I didn't want to go the route of getting a 2-inch binder, and just because I thought it would be too big. I didn't want it to be as big as one of my other cookbooks. I just wanted it to be this almost like a guidebook type thing for the recipes I've done. And if I do have to go the 2-inch binder route for some of these, just because of the size of them, I could get the plastic sheets, and maybe, I don't know, are these, oh, my phone went off. 2 looks like it's a little too tall. That might be a little too tall for a 2-inch binder. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section below on what you think some good ideas are. Maybe in place of something like this, using a 2-inch binder, or maybe one of those nice little leather bound booklets that has a latch on the front of it, something like that. But maybe using plastic sleeves? Should I just ditch these cards altogether and just type out the recipes? Type out the recipe and then just plaster this picture on the page? I don't know. There's a lot of different things to think about, but let me know in the comment section below what you think. Well, this is interesting to wake up to. I heard it raining, looked outside, and yeah, it's raining pretty good. Windy as heck too. Okay, so I picked up a couple things of information over the past few weeks that have actually really helped out with playing games and planning buying games. And I think the collecting part of it, that can actually be taken into context with anything that is a collectible. So basically, when you collect things, there's going to be things that are really expensive and really cheap. Buy the things that are really cheap. If you want to amass a collection, you can do it fairly cheap with a lot of stuff, just because, like, for example, there's a lot of NES games and Super Nintendo games that are fairly cheap, that are less than $15, and you can build up a collection pretty quickly with those. But then over time, you'll see sales coming for the games that are more expensive. So then you can dip your toes into the water a little bit more and buy those games. This way you're not going over an abundance of spending hundreds of dollars for video games, and you're really only getting like 3 games. Not even, like, I know a couple games right off the bat that are like $300 to $400 a piece as a complete unit. So focus on the cheap games now, filling out the collection, or the cheap movies or toys or figures, whatever you're collecting. And as sales happen, or as you come across them with good deals, then you can put the money into it. Because let's be honest, it's kind of like the whole, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey thing, and that kind of is the same way with collecting. The second thing for me is has to do with playing the games, where I want to get through my backlog as quick as possible, but I'm having an issue where, like today, I tried out 4 or 5 games. I played them for like an hour each, and I just could not get into those games. And one thing I started doing about, I don't know, 2 weeks to 3 weeks ago, where if I don't enjoy the game, I take it out and put it away. I'll come back to it later when I have more of a drive to play that game. I don't want to ruin my gaming experience by chugging through a 17 to 40-hour game that I'm not going to enjoy. I've done that in the past, and it's ruined my gaming experience, where I actually had to take breaks just because I was just not in a right set of mind. Like LA Noire, I know a lot of people love LA Noire, and I'll show a picture here. It is a decent, in my opinion, it's a decent game, just because it's very repetitive to me. But that doesn't say it's not a good game to other people. So, but that was it. Like, that was a game that ruined, like, I was ticked off by the time I played that game. Like, by the time I finished it, I didn't want anything to do with it, just because of how the game ended, and because I wasn't really getting into the vibe of the game, just because of how repetitive and boring it was to me. And that kind of ruined gaming for me. I had to take a break for a couple months. So I don't want to get into that anymore, and if I don't really feel the game or have a good vibe from it, I'll just put it away, come back to it later when I have a better feeling for it, and I'll play something I enjoy. So 2 little tidbits of information for you. So that rain we were supposed to get, it's bringing in some hail too. Look at all that water coming off of there first. And you can hear it hitting the window. Oh, got some lightning too. But that is some heavy rain. Holy cow. Alright, so today is the 14th. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I got a bag packed, got my PlayStation. I'm actually going to be staying over at my parents' place for the next few days. I think they're coming back on like a Monday or Tuesday. They're going to Disney World, and I'm just going to hunker down at their place and watch Jack for a while. Me and him haven't spent time together in a while, so I'm going to enjoy that. Watch some football games this week. Play some PlayStation 3 games, knock maybe a couple off the backlog if possible, and then who knows, I'm gonna be stopping back here every now and then during the week, just to grab some stuff for work or check on the place and see how it's doing. Otherwise, I'm heading over there, so this vlog may be a little longer than normal vlogs, just because I'm not going to have time to edit it until I get back here. So I may edit it this weekend and put it up, we'll see. But I will see you guys in a little bit. So I'm chilling out with Jack. It's actually a couple days after that last video clip, but I've been kind of just relaxing a little bit here and there, and with work I've been feeling a little bit more drained, and I keep getting like sunburn. Like, God, that's warm. I need to get like a compress or something, some aloe vera. But the view right now is amazing. I wanted to show you guys before it changed. Got a nice shade of, well, it looks like some blues and grays and some purples. But then we get that moon. Look at that view. That is a pretty moon. Whoa, shaky. Well, it's a relaxing Friday, a good way to end the week. I got Jack, just fed him, and it's about 5:30ish. Relaxing outside, taking it in before, it's like right at the cusp of when the heat is starting to go down, but then we have the storms coming in later tonight. I think it's supposed to start at like maybe 7, I think they said, and then they talked about another one coming in at like 7 tomorrow morning. So it could be a wet and rainy day, I'm not sure, depending on how the weather wants to go, but God, I'll take this any day. It's just peaceful, quiet. Here's some birds chirping, you got the wind, here's some crickets. It's nice and relaxing. Not camping, or being out in the woods, but it's like the next best thing. So I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I know Jack is running around inside, so I'm gonna go play with him in a little bit, and I'm just gonna relax and take in a nice calm weekend. Well, Jack, what's up? Yeah? Just want to chill and watch some movies on Disney Plus tonight? Maybe HBO Max? You look like you're a bit hungry too. I'll get you a snack and we'll watch the movies. Alright, so I'm thinking about getting you a snack, and then us chilling out tonight with some either HBO Max or Disney Plus. Jack's all kinds of comfy right now. So prim and proper. Like a little gentleman. The turkeys are all back as well. There's a lot of turkeys. I think it's like 2 or 3 hens, and the rest of them are babies from this past year. There's a lot of them. You definitely tell the one in the back is a hen. She's keeping guard over things. Alright, so I'm back at the condo now. Jack, that weekend went by way too quick. I missed hanging out with my little buddy Jack. But he's doing well. Now that my parents are home, he's running around all over the place. But before my parents left, I gave them a list of things that if they were able to see it, if they could pick it up for me, and then I would just pay them back when they got back. But I have some good Halloween stuff, and I wanted to show you what they got for me on this trip. But we'll just take it one thing at a time, and then I'll show you the big thing. That if they were able to find me, I really wanted to pick it up. And it has to do with Legos, obviously. Can't go to Disney World without getting Legos. But yeah, let's just go through one thing at a time, starting with the pins. Alright, I'll hold up the pins so you don't have the glare on them. But we got this one with sadness on it. Turn that frown upside down. Absolutely love sadness. She's my favorite. Got one for Coronado Springs. I like getting them at resorts that I usually stay at, or if my parents stay at a resort, they'll end up picking one up as well. So we got that one. We ended up picking this one up. This one was cool. This is for Fantasmic. Thought this was a really cool design. And my boy Wally and Eve. I absolutely love this pin. That's adorable. And then got a conservation pin, which I try to get one every time, and they donated some money on this trip, so they got the pin for me. Very cool. And then there were also 2 limited edition pins, which I thought were really neat. You had the Ludwig von Drake pin. This was the 60th, wait no, 60th? Yeah, 60th anniversary of him. And then the Reluctant Dragon. This was the, I want to say 80th? Yeah, 80th anniversary of the Reluctant Dragon, which I thought was really cool. And then for the Halloween stuff, I got some kitchen towels, which I thought was a really cool design. I have some Christmas ones, so I wanted to make sure I got some Christmas ones, or Halloween ones too. There we go. Nice little festive design there. I really like this one. And then this is adorable. It got a plushie. Just need to open it. Got Chip and Dale in there. That's adorable. He's so happy. Alright. And then finally got a cookie jar. Trick or treat. Let me turn around the front of it. That is awesome. Very cool. Gonna put a lot of small small Halloween treats in this. It's gonna be really cool. The only bad thing is I want to keep this out all year round and not just have it out during Halloween. But well, I still have the Ghost from the Haunted Mansions out. So if I can have those out all year round, I'm thinking I should be able to have this out all year round. I'll think about it. They ended up picking me up a 50th anniversary because I'm not going to be able to make the 50th anniversary this year or maybe even next year. I don't know. But they wanted to give me a calendar that has some pretty cool art from it. So I thought this was actually really neat. I like that Chip and Dale one. That one's cool. And the Pluto one. I like the stuff like this too, where it incorporates the smaller, let's see if I can get that out of the glare, incorporates a lot of the cooler little images that have to do with Disney, or in the Disney park, that is, for Disney World. I thought it was really cool. I really like the Epcot one. Obviously you got one for each park. Hollywood Studios over there, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and then Animal Kingdom down here, and then you kind of have like a Mod Podge of them. I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't actually have any shirts from Galaxy's Edge now that I think about it. So they happened to pass this, and I thought it was pretty cool. I like the simplistic design of it. Got the Millennium Falcon up on top for the Black Spire Outpost, and I absolutely love the Black Spire Outpost. It's one of my favorite areas of the park. It's a small area, but it's pretty cool designs. I like the architecture of it, pretty cool. So yeah, really like this, and I really like the fabric of this shirt. Alright, so as far as snacks go, I got the Goofy's Popcorn Mix-Up. This is delicious, very caramely, got some white chocolate in there as well. I thought there might have been some, there's pretzels in there as well. Pretzels, maybe some chocolate as well. Yeah, this is absolutely delicious. I highly recommend this one. If you're down there and you see this, it's a good pick. And they also picked me up some Lemon Burst cookies, and these are basically little like sugar cookie looking cookies, and they have a strong hint and smell of lemon. So you can't have a lot of them at one time, but they are tasty. You can't go to Disney without getting ornaments, so they got me a Baymax 2021 ornament, which I thought was awesome. Baymax is an awesome character and so sweet and cute, and I don't actually have anything of his. And this little adorable guy. I absolutely love the Fox and the Hound and Todd and Copper. And the little, it's kind of hard to make out, but it's a little caterpillar dude that kind of transitions through the whole movie. It's kind of like a metaphor for the whole movie of change can be a good thing, and it's going to happen. So I really like the message of this one, as well as friendship, obviously, between Todd and Copper. But I absolutely love this movie. It's one of my favorites. It's a tearjerker for sure. Hits you right in the feels. But I absolutely love this ornament. It's really cool. And the big boss of this this Disney haul, I guess if you want to call it that, is the world map Lego. This monstrosity has just under 11,700 pieces. That is insane. Absolutely insane. It's kind of cool because you can actually set this 3 different ways. Like you can have the U.S. And or the North America and South America kind of in the middle. You can have other areas stationed in the middle as well. But I feel like I'm going to do it this map or this style because this one, nothing is broken up. If you put the Americas in the center, Europe and Asia would be split, and you'd have a little bit of on each side, and I kind of don't want to do that. So I think I'm just going to have it like this one. This is A, and I don't think anything is cut off that way. No, because there's water on the side over here and over there, so we should be good. So I was putting this video together and realized I didn't have any outro recorded. So as far as the Lego videos go, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to put them out or when I might be able to put them out. I have a few in the back burner that are all edited, except for adding background music, and because of the copyright claims and stuff I've been getting here and there with videos, I'm kind of on edge on if I should put any music in my videos for some things like that, especially when it's such a longer, like if it's just a 10-second to 30-second clip, that's not bad, but once it goes over like 7 minutes, stuff like that, then I'm kind of on edge on if I'm going to get a copyright claim for multiple videos. So I'll think about what I'm going to do for those, and hopefully I can get something out to you guys. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast with Jack. It was fantastic. Miss him already. And I'm slowly starting to work on that Lego map. It's definitely taking a good amount of time though. So I will show you some pictures of that in the next video, and hopefully we'll get some of that finished. But until then, thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.